Hi, I'm Jeremy, CEO and co-founder of TrustBytes. And today, I want to challenge something we've all accepted as normal. What if the biggest barrier to human prosperity isn't lack of capital, but the lack of access to it? First, a huge thanks to the Tech for Humanity Summit team for creating this essential conversation and gathering. We talk about financial inclusion constantly. Every development conference mentions it. But here's the uncomfortable truth. While we debate solutions, 1.4 billion people remain unbanked. And the rest of us, we're paying medieval fees for digital transactions. Wire transfers cost $25. Credit cards take 2%. Remittances, the literal lifeline for families across continents, eat up to 6% or more. It's 2025 and moving money electronically costs more than moving physical goods. Imagine that. That's not market inefficiency. That's a tax on humanity. Let me tell you about something happening right now that should give us hope. A new financial infrastructure is emerging. One that's global, permissionless, and nearly free. We call it Internet Capital Markets. And it's not just about making trading faster. It's about fundamentally reimagining who gets to participate in the global economy. Think about this. Right now, if you're born in Lagos or Manila or Sao Paulo, your access to global financial markets is severely limited. Want to invest in US Treasury bonds? Nearly impossible. Want to buy stocks in companies shaping the future? Too many barriers. Want to start a business with global customers? Good luck with the payment rail. The system wasn't designed for you. But what if we could change that? And here's what's actually happening. Blockchain technology on Solana, for example, is processing transactions in 400 milliseconds at costs below 1/10 of a penny. That's not a future promise. That's happening today. It's moving billions of dollars daily. And here's the beautiful part. It doesn't care where you live. It doesn't care if you're moving $10 or $10 million. It doesn't require permission from intermediaries. This is what technology for humanity actually looks like. Now, I know what some of you might think. Blockchain, crypto, that's for tech enthusiasts and financial traders, right? Not relevant for ordinary, everyday people. I get it. But look at who's actually building on this infrastructure now. BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, just tokenized the money market fund. Stripe, Visa, PayPal, enabling real payments for real people. Apollo Global, Hamilton Lane, bringing institutional-grade financial products on-chain. These aren't speculators. These are serious institutions recognizing that the future of finance must be accessible. Let me give you a real example. Imagine Maria, a small business owner in Mexico City. She receives payments from customers in the US. Today, she loses 6 to 8% to remittances fees and currency conversion. It takes 2 to 3 days for money to arrive. With Internet Capital Markets, her customers send stablecoins, sometimes without even knowing it. Digital dollars, transfer time, 400 milliseconds, costs less than a penny. That 6 to 8% she was losing. That's now working capital for her business. That 2 to 3 day wait and the lockup period. That's now instant liquidity. Multiply Maria by millions of entrepreneurs worldwide. That's not just efficiency gains. That's economic empowerment at scale. But this goes much deeper than just payments. Real-world assets on blockchain exploded from 5 billion in 2022 to over 31 billion today. Tokenized treasuries, private credit, real estate, commodities. And here's what matters for humanity. These assets are becoming accessible to everyone. You don't need to be an accredited investor. You don't need a minimum of $1 million to invest. You don't need connections to Goldman Sachs. You need a smartphone and an internet connection. In emerging markets where access to US dollar assets provides crucial protection against local currency inflation, this isn't a luxury feature. This is life-changing. So, Let's talk about the big elephant in the room. Technology can serve humanity or exploit it. And we are at that critical junction right now. The same infrastructure that can democratize finance can also amplify inequality if built wrong. The same AI that can optimize treasury management like we do with trust bytes can manipulate markets if left unchecked. DeFi, decentralized finance, isn't just replicating traditional finance on blockchain. It's creating entirely new possibilities. Imagine a farmer in Kenya who owns land. That land could be tokenized as an asset, used as collateral for a loan to buy equipment that increases crop yields, and all that without a local bank that might not serve rural areas. Or an entrepreneur in India accessing growth capital by tokenizing future revenue streams. Global investors can participate in tiny fractions then. This is what internet capital markets really means. Capital flowing to where it creates the most human value, not where it finds the most political connection. But we need to be clear about the challenges. Financial literacy remains a huge barrier. Regulations are still evolving. User experience and security need massive improvement. And we need to ensure this technology doesn't just create existing power structures in just a new form. The promise of internet capital markets isn't just efficiency. It's equity, it's access, it's empowerment. So, where does this leave us? Internet capital markets are like electricity. The technology itself is neutral. What matters is whether we build power plants that serve everyone or just the neighborhoods that can afford it. Right now, we have a brief window. The infrastructure is being laid, the standards are being set, the rules are being written. We, together, can build a financial system that serves all 8 billion people on this planet, or we can recreate the same exclusive system with just newer technology. The choice is ours. Technology for humanity means building systems that lift everyone, not just the ones who were already winning. Let's choose wisely. Thank you.